Hey everyone, it's Keela here for Soy and Shea, and thank you so much for joining me for today's soap making video. Today's soap has been inspired by George over at Dawn Organics. He uses a lot of natural colours. In fact, he only uses natural colours in his soaps. He uses natural fragrance oils and essential oil blends, and I was really inspired to give it a go and create a new luxury soap using just clays as my colorant and using a nice essential oil blend. So that is what we're going to go and make today. I am making Dawn's Rose. Let's go and see how I do it. Okay, so we have got everything ready here. Now in this glass container here, this rather disgusting looking concoction, I have mixed up some goat's milk with just a little bit of water and some of my oils, and I find it's just easier to incorporate the goat's milk into my soap this way, and I don't end up with a whole heap of powdered goat's milk throughout my soap. Now I use the powdered one because I don't use enough fresh goat's milk in my soaps to actually use a whole bottle, so most of it goes off, making it very expensive to add the goat's milk in. And because I master batch my lye water at the amount that I need for all of my soaps, it's a bit hard for me to add extra water into the powder to dilute it. So just using a little bit of the oil doesn't look very pretty, but it does really help. So I've got all of that out of there. I'm going to mix that in, and then I'm going to pour in the lye water. Right, so we're going to work with the half that's left in the bucket first, and what I'm going to do is use this jar here, which has got a mix of some Mediterranean dusky rose clay. I've also put in some Australian pink clay because it's much darker than the dusky rose, and I've got half of my essential oil blend in here, which includes some frankincense, some orange, some of the Bulgarian lavender which I got in. I've got some geranium bourbon in there, as well as some bergamot and a little bit of cedarwood as well. So I'm going to give that a mix, and we're going to pour that into the bottom half of the mold. Make sure we get all of this out. Right, so while that's setting up a little bit, we'll work on this bowl here. And what I've got in this cup, we'll get rid of the wrap there. This is the other half of the essential oil mix, so the same essential oils, but this time I have got it soaking with some kaolin clay, and we're going to pour that into this half. Alright, so I'm going to now gently pour this one over the top. And then, because I like creating mess, I'm going to get the round end of my spoon here, and I'm going to just do what will hopefully be just a very gentle wave through all these bars. We are very fluid, very full. Look at that mess we've made. Alright, let's get a nicer looking top on this one. So it suddenly occurred to me I actually didn't know where any of my cut lines were for my bar, so I'll actually have to measure this up now that I've got the slab splitter and I can, you know, cut these into nice even bars. So we've just put lots of sort of wavy peaks all over the top here, just to really finish that one off. So I'm going to leave this one sit overnight, and we will be back very shortly and we will cut it open and see what we've got on the inside. Okay, so we've got our Dawn Rose all cut up into slabs. It's time to cut them into bars. It is smelling absolutely amazing. That fragrance oil blend has held so well. To me, I do get the lavender and the geranium pop out of it, but my mum was here when I was actually cutting it and she said she could smell the bergamot that was in this one. So it's a really nice calming sort of clean smell to be able to get all of those out of it. It has held so well too. So we are cut through and let's take a look at what we've got. That looks like I almost went for straight layers, but there we go. We've got that little bit of a swirl happening on that side there. Really love the color that those two pink clays have made in this soap. Really like that gentle dip and wave throughout the clay as well. It really does just say how sort of gentle and luxurious this soap really is. And as I said, it is smelling so good as well. That one's got a massive wave through it. I always love how two sides of the bar are so completely different. There's only like a 2.5 centimeter difference between the two, and yet they're completely different designs. So the soap must just really move, and as you use the bars you get those different designs coming through too. It's just one of those little things that always fascinates me. So there we have it. So I hope you've enjoyed watching how I made my Dawn's Rose soap. If you did, why not leave me a thumbs up and any comments down below. If you are interested to see when this one is available, make sure you come along and follow me over on Instagram, and I'll post pictures of this one when it is ready. And if this one is popular, then I will be keeping it as a permanent one in our luxury range. So until the next video comes out, I hope you have a great one, and I will see you then. Bye.